Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin. Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We're up and running then. Distributed tidily. Loftus-Cheek making good progress on the right-hand side. And he whips it in.
Well played and well cleared.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Alejandro Balde, is a defender who's been coached in the ways of the beautiful game. He's very good as a defender, but he has an inner desire to get up the pitch as much as he can. And he's rarely very wasteful, Peter, so his decision-making has to be impressive. And from what I've seen, it is.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafael Leao.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Yamal. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rafael Leao. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Loftus-Cheek. Chesney breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's Gavi. And here's Rashford. Yamal.
Oh, really well played.
Yamal!
Lamine Yamal really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
So it is still 0-0. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Nkunku, he's going for goal! Superb from Nkunku! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So it's Lewandowski!
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Shot at goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gavi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Rashford. Yamal.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
30 minutes gone. And he's worked it through. He has a look up. Rafael Leao! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
That pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, crossbar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Yamal. Just past the 40th minute mark. Loftus-Cheek could move up a gear here. And it's Nkunku. That is a great pick out. Balde. Yamal. Opts for safety. Araujo. Koundé. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden acceder a toda la información relacionada con nuestro equipo en nuestra página web oficial.
And we get things going again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Yamal really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Nkunku! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Nkunku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rafael Leao. Oh, super. Great chance! Balde plays it long. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Koundé. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's another good win of the ball. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, what a mistake! It's run loose here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 16. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 11.
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Out towards the flank, showing great feet there. That's very neat. And it's Rabiot.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now that looks a decent ball. Rafael Leao. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's played in. And that has been cleared. He'll try from distance. He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Rafael Leao cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now this could be a chance. Nicely aimed pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rafinha gets on his bike and on the move. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Pulisic. And the ball's come loose here. It's a threat. In he goes again! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Bernal. And it's Koundé. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rafinha gets into a good position. Cuts it back. Dani Olmo! He's done very well to get to that.
Dani Olmo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Dani Olmo. And it's Pedri.
2 minutos de descuento.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. AC Milan could counter here. Pulisic, upright and purposeful. Rabiot. Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. Araujo. Get it. Oh, and the referee says that is it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things already rolling.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gavi has got himself a free kick. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Someone who I think...
Oh, he's all alone! And he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was superb, though. The way he fed the ball, the weight and the accuracy of it. Shame it ended the way it did.
Estupinian. De Winter.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Rashford. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Loftus-Cheek. Front-footed pressing going on here. Well-timed, excellent interception. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Fermin. And it's Balde. Now it's Gavi. And here's Rashford. Fermin! Brilliant from Lopez! A finish of true class! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Balde. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. This looks promising. Fermin. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And he's in on goal. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gavi. Rafael Leao. Quality ball. Oh, Nkunku! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Over to the right flank. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, that pass isn't the best. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Nkunku. Aimed beyond the defence. Estupinian, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Very nicely done. Rafael Leao with the cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Estupinian. De Winter. And Tomori. This is a promising build-up. He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. AC Milan are all square. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Gavi. Milan are looking to break at pace. He is through here. Tries to play. Chance for a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And that's going to be a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So this to turn it right round. The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
And that is indeed the final act. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones del personal del estadio.
So, into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Fermin receives it in a wide position. Oh, nice touch. Barcelona have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And that should get the job done. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Bernal. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Fermin wins the duel this time. Gavi. Bernal. Gavi. And it's Balde. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gavi has given away a free kick. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Lovely feet. Aimed at the far side. Defending of the desperate variety.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Lopez. Nicely weighted ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. No, he can't get past him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that.
Tries one from range! And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So we have movement on both benches.
14, el dorsal 16, el dorsal 3, el dorsal 6,
Pedri.
el dorsal 10.
Kubasi.
Serán sustituidos por el
Koundé.
dorsal 7, el dorsal 29, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 8,
The most accurate
el
pass.
dorsal 21.
Ah,
el
he's
dorsal
given it
12.
away.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Looking to play him in. Cross to the back post. Cleared without hesitation. Estupinian is onto this. And he's quick to snatch it back. Bernal. And Kubasi. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Dani Olmo. Rafinha. And that was nowhere near his best. Can he spark a counter here?
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that's nice. No foul, says the referee. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, well played, well played.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pedri. And here's Dani Olmo. Barcelona could be just about done here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Rafael Leao looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rafinha. And it's De Jong. Pedri. This is De Jong. He has a look up. And the finish! And he's heaved it away.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And it's Olmo. Pedri. And that signals the end. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. Well, that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
We're up and running then. And here's Yamal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Lopez. Now it's left. He's had a shot! So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'm keeping an eye out for Latihan, a very talented Argentine, being left-footed and, of course, playing from the right wing. He thrives in those small spaces, toying with defenders, using his trickery.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Araujo, clearly the target here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's in a great position here. And he was quick to react. And they can counter here. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Bernal. Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. Bernal. That's a super give. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And here's Lopez, they're mean! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Lewandowski. Mendy. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Araujo. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Balde. 30 minutes gone. Kubasi. Araujo. And Bernal. Yamal. And it's Lopez. And here's Rashford. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Balde. Goulet. Goulet. Always onto this. Mbappe. He might be in here. Shot a goal. And he's there to get it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fermin. And he's forced to go back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
And it's Gavi. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Goulet, nicely weighted ball. No way through. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance to deliver. And he's there to clear it. And that's gone loose. Rashford.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's a sharp little ball here. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And the referee has signalled for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So we're off again. Balde making good progress. Fermin. And Balde. Fermin. Opts for safety. Koundé. Fermin. Rudiger makes the interception. Rodrigo. Mastantuono. Here's Chouameni. Yamal. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Rashford does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Mastantuono. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Eder Militao. Can he get on the end of it? Takes a shot! And that is well cleared. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mastantuono. Valverde receives it in a good position here. Now, what about a counter-attack? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the...
Can he finish? Off the post! No, just not quite.
Valverde really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious.
So we have movement on both benches.
El dorsal 30, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 11. Serán
And it's
sustituidos.
Olmo.
El dorsal 5.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
El dorsal 7.
Rafinha. Rafinha. And he's had it nicked away. Mendy did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well. Dani Olmo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Olmo. Bernal. And it's Balde. Balde. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. He's being urged to shoot. Bellingham. That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to belt it away. Ferran Torres did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's worked it through. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Bellingham. Tchouaméni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mendy cuts out the pass. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. And here's Brahim Diaz. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dani Ceballos. Now that's a lovely exchange. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Balde. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, good climb! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. That's Brahim Diaz.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Here's Tchouaméni. That's been it. And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies...
Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to...
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Throw it. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Tries a shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Yamal. It's Rashford! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Fermin. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Balde. And it's Bernal. Played out wide. And Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has left him in a heap. Bernal. Yamal. That's good play. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of... Rashford! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, can he finish? Mbappe.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mbappe has it in a wide position. Oh, well played.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a little off target. Eder Militao. Mbappe. And it's Valverde. Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal. And it's Lopez. Gavi. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. That's a good ball out wide. Fermin. And Yamal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Fermin unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This is a promising build-up. Arda, great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Valverde. Now it's Goulet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Valverde receives it in a good position here. Nice sequence of passes, this.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Rashford. Gavi. Looking to play him in. Balde picks it up out wide. Tchouaméni gets it away. Mendy. Mbappe, and here's the chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gavi. Balde, looking for options for movement, and he's got... Shot, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Un minuto de descuento.
Goulet looking to pass their way up the pitch. Vermin. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Away we go again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
It's Rashford! It's hit the upright. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Rashford has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That pass isn't the best. Mastantuono. So, what can they make of this? Mastantuono. Yamal. And here's Gavi. And it's Balde. Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Barcelona can breathe again. just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Yamal.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So we have
15,
movement on both benches.
El dorsal 11, el dorsal 30, el dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 19.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Ceballos. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Dani Ceballos. And it's Tchouaméni. Bernal. And the counter is on now then. Threads one in. And the through ball. There's the shot!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mendy promptly onto that, and that is that. No way through. Tries to play it. Real chance! Off the post. Dispatched clinically. Barcelona are back in business. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Driving on and making good progress. And it's Balde. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now, can they get him away? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's picked it up out wide. And the ball is out of play. Well, what about it? Barcelona have dragged it back at the last. Brahim Diaz. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
A probing pass. Well read, nice interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Pedri. Pedri, plough, and the shot! Now, who's charged for a shot? Tried the volley, but no.
Rafinha cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
And it's Olmo. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Trameni. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a good-looking ball. Bellingham. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Pedri. Rafinha. Great vision. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So things are underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Francesco Esposito. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football.
Shapes to shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's got space here. Played up towards the front line. Yamal. Turns back here, probably the best option. Gavi is herring after that one. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Esposito. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. Nice control. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Gavi. Gives it back. Bernal. And Yamal. Now it's Rashford. It's Rashford! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Yamal! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Just eases him off the ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's neat. And it's Bernal. That's a dangerous ball. Out towards the flank. Amin. That's going wide left. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. Yamal. And here's Lopez. Close. There's the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries to get it clear. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Yamal. Yamal getting this one clear. Bisek. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So right back into the action.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
He's having a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's not going far. Oh, look at the space here. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Gavi, who does have an assist to his name. Balde. Araujo. Lewandowski. Lopez. Aims beyond the defence. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Amin clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So their fourth corner of the game. Impressive jump. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Barella. And that was nowhere near his best. Played into space. Pass somewhat off target. Carlos Augusto. Still just a single goal between the sides.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's making progress on the ball. No, there's no going past him this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a good run he's making there. Well played, important challenge that. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement, came up, oh, he's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This is a promising build-up. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Gavi. Rashford! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rashford is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Yamal. Tries one from range. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Good counter, had a lot of people worried.
Yeah, I felt that this was what their opponents were setting up to do, and they got away with that.
He'll try from distance! And again, he is at his elastic best. They're up to 5 corners now.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20, numero 17, numero 10, numero 94, numero 23. Lasciano il campo per il numero 16, il numero 7, il numero 22.
That is decidedly lacking.
Il numero 45. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Balde. He's had it nicked away.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Swings it across. Szczesny deals with that nice and simple. Now it's Dani Olmo. Good chance here! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zielinski is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, looks a smashing ball.
Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Tries a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Great vision. And this is Mkhitaryan. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. He can run onto that.
Well,
and that will be it. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.